This is the Commodities, Scrap Metal, Recycling, and Economic Report, October 9th, 2023. U.S. weekly raw steel production fell to 1.722 million tons on a slowing U.S. economy. WTI crude oil price fell to $82.96 a barrel, a huge 9% drop for the week as U.S. gasoline demand fell to its lowest since 1998. The U.S. weekly oil rig count fell to 497, a 20-month low. This was on increased productivity per well and a plan to keep production tight, which brings tight supply, higher prices, but higher profits. U.S. weekly oil production was steady at 12.9 million barrels per day, as we are on target for record U.S. production in 2023. That's great for the U.S. economy, as U.S. oil exports remain near a new record. The U.S. is gaining as a net energy exporter, as oil and gas together will have a new record for exports in 2023. We are beyond an energy self-sufficient country. Scrap steel number one HMS price was steady at $330 a gross ton, as some downward pressure for October remains. Hot-rolled coil steel price rose to $34.31 a hundredweight, which is $6.86 a ton, as steel mills are trying to increase margin. Copper price fell to $3.63 a pound, a 4-month low, but historically still pretty high. Higher interest rates are slowing the economy, so slowing demand. Also, there remain concerns on China's slowing construction, so therefore less demand. Aluminum price fell to $1.02 a pound, which is $22.43 a metric ton on the slowing global economy. But strong solar cell manufacturing is supporting aluminum prices. U.S. September non-farm payroll, the new U.S. jobs report, added 336,000 jobs, well above the 170,000 forecast, as hospitality and leisure grew the most. The U.S. unemployment rate was steady at 3.8%, which is very low by historical standards. The tight labor market remains a concern, causing inflation. U.S. September average hourly earnings increase fell to 4.2%, which is slowing but still inflationary. The good news is for workers was that the 4.2% increase is nicely over the 3.6% inflation, so they're gaining purchasing power. U.S. August trade gap, exports versus imports, improved to negative $58.3 billion, including negative $1.3 billion with China, a 5-month low though. U.S. exports of crude oil, travel services, and refined oil, which is mostly gasoline and diesel, grew. Imports of cell phones, household goods fell as the economy slowed. U.S. total employment rose to 156.9 million, the highest in American history. We now have 4.5 million more people working than the pre-COVID record high. Truly great news. Inflation remains too high, but the U.S. is doing better than most of the world. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 100 points despite the big jump on Friday. This was as the economy is slowing, but we had the good news of the unexpected big job growth. Also, inflation is dropping, but the public perceives it as much higher. Need a new roll-off truck? Have an underutilized day cab? Save $200,000. Really, save $200,000. Ben Lee's Super Mini roll-off trailer is only 25 feet 11 inches long, and when put behind a day cab, is only about 12 inches longer than a roll-off truck and carries more weight legally. An experienced driver can get into a tighter spot than a roll-off truck. Lastly, the price is only about $86,000 versus $290,000 plus for a new roll-off truck with 3 axles in the back. This report is brought to you by Ben Lee Roll-Off Trailers, gondola trailers, lugger trucks, and roll-off trailer parts. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions. I hope all have a safe and profitable week.